Hello there, welcome. This is, I already forgot what the name of this thing is. Chart Chase by Antoine Howard. This is my first episode, and the essence of this show is really, it's another one of the trading shows where we take a look at charts, we get our perspective on the markets, and you get to take a look at some technical analysis. So if you like what we're doing, go ahead, like, subscribe. It's just going to be one of the shows on my channel here, and we're going to get right into it. So today we had a nice movement by Bitfarms, as well as the other Bitcoin mining companies have done pretty darn well today, especially on the back of Bitcoin, which can be reflected in the price of BITO. Going even more positive. So this is a mirror essentially of the chart for Bitcoin, where we had this established foundation here around the 27,000 mark area, and we had a launch up to 35,000. Now we're hitting about 38, 39,000, about to hit 40K pretty darn soon, especially taking a look at the technicals here. Now the thing about this is if you're looking at it from a platform like this, which is Webull, then you're going to see it skip over. So this is one of the few times, especially with cryptocurrency, I recommend just taking a look at TradingView so that we can take a look at the development of Bitcoin. Really, I don't look too much at the development of Bitcoin, but like I said with BITO, very similar chart displays, and we just had a very positive pop showing bullish information. We have a nice foundation here at $34,000 or $35,000. We pop back up, and now we're pretty soon to break 38,000, which is our local high, especially since we had a positive bull break with a positive breakout for this massive bull flag that's been developing pretty much all month and a week or so back into October. So basically what we wanted to look at for our position was indeed the mining companies. Note, when it comes to mining companies, you want to take a look at some mining companies that are better than others. It's always a risk. When you take a look at mining companies, think about it when you're buying gold mining companies or silver mining companies. The essence is the same, that you're essentially buying a leveraged position on the underlying commodity. Whereas if gold goes up an extended amount, then miners tend to do well in a larger amount, especially in this situation where we have Bitcoin going up. We're going to see that same dynamic play out as well, where we have Bitfarms, which is my position, as well as a couple of others like Hut 8 Mining, one of its competitors. Here's the formation on that. You'll see highly similar formations here, but Bitfarms is just a little bit more bullish. We had a large drop when Bitcoin went down to retest its bull flag. So Hut 8 Mining suffered a lot through that, as well as Hive. So these are also mining companies. As you can see, the same formation as it relates to the regular Bitcoin price. Of course, the underlying price went from now you don't want to look at this 8.72 to 1900. It was about 20,000, lower ends of 20,000 around that area, and then it went all the way up to about 40,000. So this is kind of reflective of it, essentially a double. So Bitcoin doubled in price, and then you can see that if Bitcoin doubles in price, these things tend to 3x to 4x in price. So that's why we took this position. And we had a very positive play today, which just basically followed Bitcoin. So that's why I'm in Bitfarms. Bitfarms is actually one of the better companies in my opinion. So this is the biggest thing for our open positions, and I'm only really going to talk about our open positions here. So another one that we are in is Energy Fuels Corporation. And ever since this peak at $9, we have been resting around the $7 to $8 range. So it is a great accumulation point. The thing about Energy Fuels Corporation is a lot of it's based on uranium, a very powerful commodity, a very energy dense commodity. And we believe that if we get past the fear of a nuclear accident, if we put trust in the way that we handle our nuclear systems, then uranium is going to be the best power source that we have here that naturally happens on Earth. We tap into that and get energy forever. Essentially, energy would become a cheap commodity. We have to transition from oil to uranium in some kind of way, and of course minimize the risk of reactor accidents, meltdowns, and that kind of situation, because of course the ramifications are pretty big if we do mess that up. But here we go. So this chart, what I don't like about this chart is that we didn't get a retest past this point right here at the $2 range, but we blew past that several years ago. This was from the COVID crisis. We didn't really retest that, but we did hit this, and it actually is fairly low compared to the long-term charts. Fairly low as in we could see this rest at about 30 bucks someday, based on just looking at the technicals, where we have this head and shoulders formation. Let me go ahead and draw the line here that shows the head and shoulders formation here, and you can see a retest of the right shoulder here at 17 bucks, and then a pass up to about 30 or 40 bucks in a very bullish scenario. We think that commodities is definitely kind of the place to go, and Bitcoin is just shining itself as a beautiful alternative to gold, because gold is great and all that, but it does have the problem of being tough to store, tough to move around, and Bitcoin just solves that problem with a little bit of a caveat that you can easily lose all of your money forever. So the market seems to like it, and it's very tech friendly, very future friendly, and very resilient. It's been around for over 10 years by now, and it's still there. We talk about it all the time here in the markets, so it's not really going anywhere, and the entire ecosystem as well. Ethereum has been performing very, very well. Very, very well. We were taking a look at this back when it was at 10 bucks, and it's now at 17. So with that kind of wraps up our discussion today. If you have any questions, let us know. Chances are we're going to post this either in our Discord group, and maybe it'll see the light of YouTube in the public world. But go ahead and let us know any comments or questions you have, and we will see you in the next video. So bye-bye.